Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
YouTube, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy, JulyGlo, man. And I'm here to give y'all some, another playbook tutorial. Now, we're going to set up our lineup to get right with this Pelicans playbook. I think my last playbook, I just went, right into it, man. But I just wanted to show y'all, what I was going to be what you would like to build your team around when it came to playbooks. Now, you always want big body centers, and I have some pretty big centers on my team now with Sabonis, and having a player like Sabonis, both of them, DeMontis and Arvidas, having a playmaking center opens up plays to a whole nother level, right? But it's you just want to make sure you have just a lot going on when it comes to running your plays. You want to be able to open it up in just different types of ways. So we gotta have Arvidas. We're gonna have our Hakeem. So that's two big bodies with good brick walls, right? We're gonna check to see if Arvidas has Hoff. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make sure to see if he has Hoff or not. I'm pretty sure he does, yeah. So both of them have brick wall Hoff. That's what you want, right? For your three, you want someone that can really knock down shots. Somebody that's just always going to help out and knock down the shots, because he's going to be the one that's when it comes to running plays, your three is going to be the one that's getting the back doors or coming around for the extra pass, something like that. Obviously, Shea is going to be our point guard, the one that gets to run all the fists, and the one that's passing the ball. And then your two, man, you want to have someone who has shooting plays. That's what you want. You want someone that has shooting plays. Now, obviously, I'm going to go with my go-to main man, Paul George. Paul George is one of those cards that have a lot of shooting plays, and he has fist plays as well. So his playbook is pretty stacked. We're going to throw in our main man, James Harden here, and also Curry as well. One more person. We're looking for someone, maybe Dale Curry, or maybe, but I don't think it's Buddy Hield. We'll just do Kyle Korver. Now, you always want to have someone like Kyle Korver on your bench. Klay Thompson. If I have Klay, I think I want to use Klay because I like Klay. But cards, I may not have Klay, but cards like Curry, I'll say Larry Bird, Klay Thompson, Kyle Korver, the ones that's going to be having shooting plays on the first page. That's what you always want to have, So we're just going to have these players here just in case. But obviously going to be running most of our playbook video tutorial with the Pelicans playbook through our starting five. But this is the line we're going to have. Obviously, this is the playbook we're running. You see Tyronn Lue's the coach. Let's just go ahead and hop right into it. All right, y'all. We here. And y'all know what we go to first. Offensive settings, so we can make sure our freelance is up. I know you can use 5-out, you can use bucks, but I'm more comfortable with comp. That's what I use all year. And we always say the freelancers don't work because they always bring the person out the corner. But we're here for the plays. 7 plays in total, man. Y'all know how it is. You click triangle on the person you want to make the play for. That's what you do. But I got a couple of fist plays here, and then 2 quick plays for the shooting plays. But a lot of these have backdoors and shooting plays in them anyway, though. But look, when it comes to these plays, y'all, it's all about the reading and reacting to the situation. That's what it's all about, man. These plays can give you a lot of options in a lot of certain situations and certain scenarios, and you got to see how a person is playing you in these plays. Some people like to do switch all on screens. Some people like to do switch all on off ball screens, so you got to pay attention to when that is happening. You can get an easy mismatch, post up just like that in the middle of your play. That's what you got to look for. You can have a catch and shoot play with a screen coming up. Make sure if it's looking like that and he's trailing you, you can take the moving shot. You catch the ball, you go down low for the drive, things like that, y'all. But look, with plays like these, this is why I always like to have everybody with brick wall on my team. And you'll see when we get into these. But first things first, you always want to go to freelance, set up your comp so you can have the little spacing at all times. Then you hit left on the D-pad to show your plays. Your first 5 is going to be there. You click R2 so you can see the next 2 over, or next 3 technically for the 8, and then you have your little flare stuff, things like that. Alright, y'all. First play we're going over is Fist 15 delay. Alright, get to your spot. Of course, you're going to hit Sabonis at the top of the key. Paul George gets a down screen to get the backdoor cut. Alright, something light, something simple. Alright, y'all, we're going to go over it again. Remember, Fist 15 delay. Alright, same thing. Get to your spot right here, of course. Hit that boy Sabonis. And now look, backdoor cut again for Paul George. Now look, now we're going to break it down. Here's the thing. Now I'll tell y'all this. After you run this play and you see Sabonis right here, if he sees Sabonis right here, if he's off balling, you know, he won't be able to back up with Sabonis to steal the ball. Most of the times, this is why you want everybody to have brick wall on your team 1. But when Paul George gets the animation to backdoor, you want to hit him before he gets to the paint so you can get this running animation to dunk it. Now you see, if you hit him too late, his body starts going sideways. Alright, that's why you want to make sure you hit him at the right time while he's running to the paint. Now if you hit your opponent with this and he's off balling you, he's going to want to sometimes back up with his center and try to steal the ball or reach out to play with the person that's on him. But as you can see, this automatically forces a switch based off of how hard the screen is. So some people don't have switch all on their off ball screens, and most of the time you can see that this forces a switch and Harrison Barnes is trailing. But anytime you're doing this with your center, obviously Sabonis has a good pass accuracy. He's able to pass the ball in tight spots, but he will back up with his center and you'll be able to shoot it with Sabonis. That's why it's always all about reading and reacting to the defense. Easy dunk for Paul George. Standing dunk, man. You love it. Next play is Fist 45 give. Alright. Fist 45 give. Terry runs around. I get to the spot. Sabonis gets a down screen. Oh yeah. Come on. You know, we just gonna talk about it like this. Let's break it down. You know, instead of trying to talk through it while it's ongoing, let me just break it down for y'all right here, man. Let me just break it down for y'all right here to make it a little cleaner. Make it a little bit cleaner. Because, you know, when I see good play, that just be in awe, you feel me? But obviously, Terry's going to wrap around. Just a little quick little wrap just to confuse the defense. And when you get to your spot over here, you see the movement. You just see, let's just back up just a little bit. Just look at the movement, though. Paul George is coming up to set a screen for Sabonis. Now look, the screen, that's a good screen. Everybody got a brick wall, but that is a good screen. Bigs, you know, based off of who's on whose team, they may still not be having pick dodge on their centers. But look, this can force a switch. This is all about reading and reacting. You get right here, you can force a switch. As you can see, you post up with Sabonis, that's easy money. But his son, he stayed committed to him, so that's good. We still hit Sabonis down low though. You still want to hit him down low if he does get the switch or if he doesn't get the switch. He does get the switch as an easy bucket drop step, you know, just like that. Doesn't get the switch, still hit him down low, and Shea will end up getting a double screen at the top of the key, man. Ladies and gentlemen, perfect catch, perfect pass. Obviously, I suggest passing it when he hits the top of the key so he can catch it in this area. You can see that I passed it way later than that. Since I passed it way later than that, he will be shooting it into the wing deep corner situation for a moving shot. And of course, if he ever helps out, you don't even have to shoot the ball. You just go ahead and pass it to the corner man right there. But beautiful play. You love to see it, man. Easy greens. Next play is Fist 15 give. Let's go ahead and get to our spot, man. Wait for him to run around, give it to that boy Sabonis. Sabonis moves over a little bit for Paul George. And look at Terry the Singer just catching the ball at the midi. Let's break this down, you know what I'm saying? Let me break this down real quick. Come to the court. I always want to call the plays when you come to the court, right? But come to the court, get to your spots now. Terry's getting into his spot, so you see the movement. That's an important thing. Everything's all about the movement. Now, when you get the ball with Sabonis, I suggest either pump faking, jabbing, not just standing here. So you just want to pump fake or jabs, things like that. While Paul George runs around, you want to move over to the right. You feel me? You want to move over to the right, but you want to move over before Paul George starts moving himself. Like I said, Sabonis gets the ball, pump fake jab, you see Paul George moving, that's when you want to move over. You can do the little heavy speed boost, same side speed boost to make him think, make your opponent think twice. And I'm using Sabonis. Y'all got Porzingis and Wemby and stuff like that, so they gonna really get somebody with things like this. But you just move over into the open space of the court, and while that's happening, we're just gonna go on this other side of the court real quick because it's all going down for that boy Terry Deshinger to get himself a jump shot. Now you want to pass it to him early. You want to pass it to him so he can get a shot at the three. If you pass it to him late, he will be catching it under the three for a midi. But as you can see, he is extremely wide open based off of all of this that is going on, man. Look at how much is going on over here to get him wide open. But like I said, you want to pass it to him early while he's still above the 3-point line so he can get that catch. Anything late, he will get a midi. But great play, obviously. All right, y'all. Fist 15 pin DBL. Double screen gets you wide open. If you don't get open off of that, Terry will get himself a screen as well. Now this one, and you can see it was a little contested. So if you guys are worried about this, I will understand that. But we get to the spot, and I like this play because of this double screen situation. Double screens at the top of the key will always get you open, or wings I should say, stuff like that. But as you can see, I'm extremely wide open, so that's probably the most of the play that you guys will mostly be doing. But just in case somebody moves over, obviously out of these two, because that's what people usually be doing. That's why it's all a read and react situation. Because he's going to have to move over with someone based off how hard the person guarding the ball is getting hit with the screen. And that's usually what happens when somebody's off ball. He's going to have to participate in this situation. So when he moves over, this person's still going to be chasing, unless he's going to X switching. When he moves over, he's going to have to help out. Sabonis will have a mismatch like always. But if Sabonis doesn't get the mismatch, right when the screen is hitting, because I think I passed it a little late. I think I passed it at a pretty good time. Right when the screen is about to hit, that's when you want to hit Terry Deshinger. He's going to have to step up with this man right here. Obviously, it doesn't switch over. You see I take the moving shot, contested, but that's green anyway. I like this play, man, based off of the beginning of it. I like the second part of the play because you can do a lot of it out of it as well. You don't have to shoot it. I could take my drive to the left or have the mismatch with Sabonis down low. All right, next play. Fist quick side B. Get the screen from Myteam to take you to the corner. That's easy phase. Get the screen from Sabonis. But while all that's going on, Terry Deshinger is going to get himself a three. Now, obviously, this one is definitely one of my favorites in the Pelicans playbook, just because of how the game is really played. I'm getting a screen from your power. You're getting a screen from your power forward, right? Now there's a lot that can go on to this. You can sit here and force the fade in the corner, or you can try to take him off the dribble to the midi or the paint. Just look at how it's open. He's gonna be forced to switch, and that will change. That would start to change everything. When you force somebody to switch, it changes everything. But you don't take the three. You don't take the drive to the paint, and if you sit there in the corner, you'll get a screen from Sabonis to give you another shot with Shea. But while all that is going on, you got Terry Deshinger getting ready on the opposite side of the court. Now, this is why this play is so good, because you're going to be focused on a card like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, bro. Top tier point guard in the game. Your opponent is going to be focused on Shea, especially if you're hooping with him, right? They're going to be focused on Shea. They're not going to be focused on this situation happening over here. And if they do focus on this situation over here, you're going to be getting open with Shea. But obviously, Terry's getting a double screen. You want to hit him at the right spot, like always, to get this big top of the key three. And always remember, your opponent is going to have to be switching through these situations. So there's going to be a mismatch on the court if he's trying to stop any of this. As you can see with Sabonis in the guard right here. I'm telling y'all, man, these plays, man, you gotta love it. Next player, we're gonna do quick one elbow DB. Give it to that boy Hakeem. Shea wraps around, get the top of the key 3 for that boy Paul George. Now look, here's a little cheeky one about this. Now, you know, post tutorial coming soon though, but here's the cheeky one about this. Now, this is why you gotta elevate your game to high levels, because now let's say you hooping, and I mean hooping with your 4, you know, Hakeem. I like to play in the post with Hakeem, so this will really get my opponent. But here's the thing with this. Right after you pass the ball with Shea, is where you get a little cheeky. All you gotta do is back up and cut Darren Fox off. That's all you have to do. Just back up. He doesn't know what's about to happen. You get a ball to Hakeem on an island on this side of the court, he's going to think you're trying to score him. Look how fast Shea takes off after he passes the ball. You just take one step back. While you're still holding L2, you'll get that boy Darren Fox, or wherever the point guard is, stuck. That'll be an easy 3 in the corner. And if he tries to react with his 4 to stop that 3, paint's going to be wide open. But while all that is going on, we got ourselves a double screen action over here for Paul George to get the ball at the top of the key. 2 things going on at once, man. You gotta really get into your opponent's head. You love to see stuff like this, man. And look, man, there y'all have it, man. That's the Pelicans, my favorite plays in the Pelicans playbook. And here's the thing, man. When it really comes to this, bro, you gotta really get your opponent, man. You gotta really get into your opponent's head with some of these plays, man. You gotta come at him with a lot of different stuff. Screens, no screens, switches, post play, hunting 3s, pick and rolls, pick and pop, stuff like that, bro. You really gotta get into it with these plays, man. I'm gonna keep dropping these for the rest of the year, man, so I can put y'all on. And trust me, these plays be carrying on to the next year. It's been your boy JulyGlo. If you're new here, like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 2K. Love y'all, appreciate you, and catch you in the next one.